Right, shalom, shalom. Hey, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and shalom to the 144,000 and the one-third hopeful elect. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the Akim that's pushing his truth across the four winds of the earth with all truth and sincerity. Hey, I just wanted to get a couple precepts just going in on the prophecies of World War III and just showing that the prophecies uh, speak, the prophecies in the Bible speak of World War III. And it's been a lot of talks about World War III in the last couple of years, man, since about 2021. And, you know, things happen in their own time, things happen on the Lord's time. And this thing is destined to happen. It's not. It's the Lord is not going to turn back His punishment on this place, and the punishment for this place is going to be a destroying wind, that fire and brimstone coming from those nuclear ICBMs. And Jake, it's high time for you to wake out of sleep, man, because you look at this place as being this great superpower that can't be touched, but the Lord is getting ready to definitely touch it very soon, man. You know, this kingdom is full of nothing but perverse wickedness, and the Lord doesn't deal with a kingdom or a kingdom like that continues in wickedness, man. He destroys it. You know, it's all throughout history about every kingdom that has been destroyed by who? By Yahweh Shah. Why? Because hey, they was doing all manners of wickedness, and for some reason, uh, well, we know that the Lord has put the spirit on Esau, like He put the spirit on Pharaoh, to think that what he's doing is right, and he can that he can just outwit the Most High by doing the things that he do. He think that his technological advances help him in this new world order that he wants to bring out across the earth, man. But Yahweh Shah has let him think that he's going to do these things, man. But the elites know, the ones that run this earth, the higher ups, these elites, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the DuPonts, the Gettys, and it's many more that have joined in this cabal that these elites have, man. They think that they're going to escape, and they are going to escape, but they're going to go into captivity. But the rest of you that's here in this melting pot that we call America, also known as Babylon the Great, it's no coincidence that this is a big melting pot of different nations because everyone is coming over here for their judgment. So that's what's getting ready to happen very, very soon, man. And you can see it, man. You see it. Matthew, the 24th chapter is speaking, man. It's wars and rumors of wars that's happening right now, and people are not taking it serious. But I was going to get a couple scriptures just to prove that World War III is in the scriptures, man, and it's getting ready to come to pass. And if you don't repent and turn back to Yahweh Shah, you will take you will take place in the fire and brimstone. You will be burnt in the presence of the holy angels and the Lamb, which is Yahweh Shah. Um, Let me get this real quick. This is start with this is Revelations 11 and 14, and it reads, the second woe is past, which woe means destruction. When you look, when you go into that word, it means destruction. And it's saying the second woe, which is destruction, is past, which was World War III. Because that was, you know, it was major destruction during the time of World War III. And behold, the third woe, destruction cometh quickly. That's right. The third woe is that third world's war. If you can receive it, man, and you can see what's going on, you can see it. You can see the tensions rising between these different nations, man. You can see the tensions rising against America, which uh, all these nations have figured America out. The ones that run this place, man, you Edomites, which the Russian, the Russians are Edomites too, and their enemies, their house is divided. You know, if a house is divided, how can it stand? Their house is divided. The house of Esau is divided because if they really had the knowledge of which is all of Yahweh Shem Shah, but if they was to come together and join, they could really rule the earth in true wickedness with their brother, the Medes, you know, but they're enemies. And soon Russia and a host of different other nations are going to send their missiles uh, that they have obtained over here to the United States, to the unwalled village, man, which have never been touched with such things, man, with such weaponry. We had the Civil War and these little wars that we have, but we haven't had a major war on this land. This land is a virgin to what's been going on in these other different nations, especially over there in the Middle East. Hey, they always getting bombed over there, man. And that type of action is getting ready to come to America, man. And the proof is in these scriptures, man. Revelation, uh, meaning to reveal, man. John the Revelator was revealing the times that were going to be happening in the end times, man. And like I said, what do we know? We know that there's been major talks of World War III, and it's not going to. This is not going to simmer down, man. It's just going to get more hot over here in Babylon because this place is destined for destruction. I'm going to read this again. I'm going to read it in the NLT, and it reads, "The second terror, which we know what terrorists do, is past, but look, the third terror is coming quickly." Yeah. So, what we ought to be doing is really praying and turning to Yahweh Shem Shah to put it on our spirit to do what we need to do to make our call of an election sure to escape this second death, because that's what this is. It's going to be the second death, because the Lord promised that He wouldn't destroy this place with water again, and we have the rainbow, that covenant He made to show, that token He made to show that He wouldn't do that again with water. He was going to do it with fire. And how is He going to do that? Through His army. And His army are those missiles that He has had men to create, that He's put it in their mind to create. These things were not made for nothing, man. These things were made to be used in His time. Let me get another scripture real quick. Matter of fact, I'll get that. This is Isaiah 9 and 5. And it reads, "For every battle of the warrior is with Salah. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. Because we know in conventional warfare, back in the ancient times, that a war got real bloody and messy, man. It got messy in war back then. Limbs being cut off, you know, you getting stabbed up, your bowels coming out your stomach, all kind of shit, that went on in that type of warfare. But it says, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. And what's that fire? Where that fire gonna come from? You think Yahweh Shah is gonna throw a fireball from heaven? Which he could if he wanted to, but no, he's gonna use those missiles that he had these scientists to create. That's how it's gonna happen. I'll read that again. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise. You had all kind of screaming and yelling and people being put to death, uh, horrific sounds, man, in that time. You know, it on a battlefield was very noisy, man. You had men hollering and screaming, whatever, man, and garments rolled in blood because we know it was bloody. The battle in the battlefield is bloody, man. They didn't have guns, they didn't have machine guns and ARs and all these type of different things that Esau used now, man. It was with the sword or axe or spear, arrows, these type of things. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. And that fuel of fire, what propels ICBM? Fuel. That fire that's propelling out of the back of the missiles, man, is propelling it with that fuel to make it across where it needs to, where their target needs to hit. And we know that Russia has missiles that can get over here within 30 minutes, man. That's what that's talking about, man. Missiles, and they're going to be used, man. Get another script real quick. This is bear with me. This is Isaiah 54 and 16, and it reads, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy." And that's what that is, man. That's the waster, man. That nuclear missile that's been built, that the Lord has put it in the mind of the smith to make. You know, what did Einstein say? He's become the destroyer of worlds, man. When they built this thing, if you look at Oppenheimer, that's a good movie to look at, um, to see, what they did to create this thing, man. But guess who put it in the mind for them to do that? Yahweh Shah, because this is the destiny of this place, man, to be destroyed. This place is going to be a big living sacrifice that's going to burn, man. And if you're not right with Yahweh Shah, you're going to be over here a part of it, man. Speaking for myself first and foremost, because we know that what's going on right now, it's a lot of men that's leaving this truth, man. And to know the thing that's coming, hey, that's a scary thing, man. To fall out in the times that we in, because we're closer to World War III than you think. World War III is definitely right around the corner, man. And you don't want to be on Yahweh Shah's bad side really right now because Ezekiel tell you in the book of Ezekiel tell you that he's going to leave those that he going to destroy here and melt them, man. You're going to be melted here. You ain't going to drown this time. He ain't going to destroy the world with water like he said he wasn't going to do anymore, man. He's going to burn this place. That's going to be the cleansing agent that he's going to use to destroy this place. Get another scripture real quick. I ain't gonna make this long, man. I just want to get a couple scriptures just proving, hey, the Lord ain't ain't about to play around, man. And you know, hey, every one of us, hey, don't want to be caught over here and burned in fire for the things that we've done, for not repenting and trying to come back to Yahweh Shem Shah while you have time. Because this is the time right now, you know. The scriptures tell you in the book of Ecclesiasticus, the 5th chapter, man, it says, make no tarry to turn to the Lord, you know, because while you tarrying, the Lord's going to come back like a thief in the night. And while you thinking everything is all good, you're going to hear those alarms going off about the missiles being shot over here. And the Lord is not going to deliver you in that day. This is Malachi 4:1. And it reads, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord, Yahweh Shah of hosts, that shall leave them neither root nor branch. And we already know, man, hey, right now, like down south, man, it's hot as hell down here, man. And it feels like sometimes when you step outside with the heat and humidity, it feel like a damn oven. But you times that times you can't. It's gonna be 10 times hotter than the sun. That fire in that day, and it's not gonna be any escape. I don't care if you have bunkers. I don't care if you have uh, these things, man. Because hey, you're gonna die down there. You're gonna melt down there in the bunker, man. And it said it's gonna leave them neither root nor branch, man. It's gonna burn up all the elements. Everything you see over here in America, Babylon the Great is going to be burnt to a crisp, man. Nothing's going to be left. Neither nobody, not one soul is going to survive over here in this place if you don't be delivered through the chariots, man. I'm going to read this again. I'm going to read it in the NLT. It reads, the Lord Yahweh Shah of heaven's armies, which are those missiles, says, the day of judgment is coming, burning like a furnace. Hey, we know the story when they tried to throw Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego into the fiery furnace, man. Hey, the Lord was with them. The Lord was with them, man. That furnace was so hot that it killed the men that was trying to throw them in the furnace. So just imagine America as a big furnace, man, because that's what it's going to be. Like our apostle like to say, it's going to be America's going to be one giant Tesla. Because that guy in Mississippi that burnt up in his car in that Tesla, which he couldn't escape, that was all judgment. Hey, he had to feel that fire, man. And so are the ones here that doesn't that didn't follow or take heed to Yahweh Shem Shah when he had time, man. And it reads, on that day, the arrogant and the wicked will be burned up like straw. They will be consumed, roots, branches, and all. Man, do you hear that, man? That's not. I'm gonna read that again, man. This is Malachi 4:1 in the NLT. And the Lord of heaven's armies that says the day of judgment is coming, burning like a furnace. On that day, the arrogant, which a lot of you jakes, two-thirds of you jakes, and a lot of you, not a lot of you, but you other heathens of these different nations, you're arrogant and you're proud, man. The way you look down on the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, when we're the ones that keep you rich by consuming all your goods, and the wicked will be burned up like straw. That's bad. The wicked gonna be burnt up like straw. You know, you done burnt straw before, and you see how it just crisp up and just disintegrate into nothing, man. Nothing into ashes. That's what's getting ready to happen to the people that's going to be left in this place when World War III strikes, man, because it is going to hit. It's no getting out of this, man. We just getting a preview of the things to come. These nations are going to shoot their arrows on this place, man. Man, let me get one more. I ain't gonna make this long. Let me get one more just to prove, man. Hey, you don't want to be left over here at the time of judgment. You wanna seek Yahweh Shah right now while it may be found. And brothers like myself that's in this truth, man. Hey, it's nothing to go back to. Hey, I don't want no smoke with Yahweh Shah. I pray Yahweh Shah delivers me in that day because I just don't want to hey, I don't want to go through this judgment that's coming to America. And those of you that's consumed in this place, you engulfed in the ways of Babylon and don't want to turn back, worshiping idols, committing adultery, murdering your brother, you know, breaking all the laws, man, and proud of it and arrogant. That's why I just said the arrogant, he's going to burn up like straw. And that's going to be a lot of you people, man. I'm going to get this last one to close it, man. This is Zechariah 14:12. And it reads, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh Shah will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem, which is a people before it's a place, because all you nations have had a hand in our downfall. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you have had a hand in the downfall, you know, in the hell that you have put us through, man. Even though we deserved it because we went off. Hey, but the Lord is still going to avenge us. Start that back from the top. And this shall be the plague. And that plague is talking about that fire. Those missiles were with the Lord Yahweh Shah will smite, will kill all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. And what's going to do that? Heat, fire. The fire is going to be so hot that it says you shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. So while you're on your feet, you seen Terminator 2. That's a good example, you know, of what you're going to go through. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. So you're gonna melt, man. Like it tells you in the book of Ezekiel. You're gonna melt. Matter of fact, let me get that and I'll close it up. Yeah, that one right there is a the Lord is the Lord is the King of terrors, man. You don't want to you want to really repent now. You don't want to be waiting around uh, thinking that you're going to call on the name of the Lord in that time, in that day of judgment, and He's going to hear you. He's not going to hear you, man. You got to call on the Lord right now, because hey, we already know that World War III is going to happen, man. You got North Korea, you got Iran, you got the Russians, you got China, all these different nations, man, are going to come against this place. Get this. This is Ezekiel. I'm going to wrap it up. 22 and 20. And it reads, as they gather silver and brass, because that's what when you're trying to clean the impurities off of silver and brass, that's what you have to do. And iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon it. And if you ever seen that, man, yeah, you gotta take these things to multiple uh, times of trying to get, especially when you're doing gold, you know, to get the impurities off. So, and that furnace be hot, and that should just be dripping, melting. To blow the fire upon it, to melt it. So will I gather you. Who is that you? Two-thirds of Israel, man, and the rest of these nations that's over here in Babylon the Great right now, thinking that they're coming to to uh, to live in a place where they think they're gonna their houses are gonna continue forever. You know, they think they're gonna be able to make money off the backs of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and keep their foot on our necks. That's talking about you. That's talking about you, two-thirds, you other nations. I will gather you in my anger and in my fury. And when you go in there, matter of fact, let me see what that word fury. This is lock in. And when you go into that word fury in that blue letter, it means heat, rage, displeasure, anger, wrath, burning anger, rage, you know, his displeasure. I will gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. That's that's enough to make a man want to turn back, to know what the Lord has planned for those that he has displeasure with, man, that he has wrath against, that he has his righteous indignation against, man. This is what is getting ready to occur over here in America, man. And all you got to do is look at the news, and you can see the talks of World War III. You know, it's always been talked about, but it's more serious in today's time. World War III was always, you got you know, we already know about Esau and his, what you call it, the revelation of the method, his predictive programming. You know, my first experience in seeing a World War III type movie scenario was a movie called The Day After. came out in the 80s. And back then, that shit been on my mind since then. So that's why I know it's going down, man. Because I know how Esau get down with predictive programming. And not only that, man, this is just, and only to confirm it with the scriptures, man. The scriptures confirm this. So we know it's going down, whether you want to believe it or not, man. World War III is inevitable and it's going to happen. And if you don't turn back to Yahweh Shem Shah, especially those who know who they are, and all these other brothers in these different camps that think that you know being an Israelite, you're gonna build your kingdom here on earth right now, you sadly mistaken. This place is getting ready to be the, obliterated, man, with the Lord's army, those missiles. You're not gonna have an Israelite kingdom here, man. The Lord is getting ready to bring his kingdom upon the earth, man, after he destroyed this place. That's why if you're a part of these other different camps that ain't teaching you that, hey, the micro C hip is not the MOTB, then you need to get away from these men. They ain't telling you about World War III. They ain't telling you about Jacob's trouble, all the things that's getting ready to happen before World War III occur. Hey, things about to heat up in America, man, in ways that we've never seen. And who are we're gonna need? We're gonna have to put our trust in Yahweh Shem Shah. And that's the true name. And it tells us in the book of Proverbs, hey, his name is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it, and it's safe. And that's who we gonna call on, man. And he's gonna be our strong tower, man, in the days to come. Because hell on earth, you might have seen or heard of that term, but that term is literally about to happen on earth before the Lord brings that destroying wind. Hey, so hey, the scriptures tell us in Philippians to work out our own salvation, man. And that's what I'm doing to the best of my ability, you know, first and foremost. Hey, I love my brothers. Uh, I love brothers, but hey, right now, it's time to be looking out to try to save, not even save yourself, but be pleading to Yahweh Shah to save you. And that go for me. That go for me. I'm talking about me. I'm pleading to Yahweh Shah. I'm crying to him to for him to deliver me if it's his will, man. Because everything is of Yahweh Shah's will. We already predestinated to wherever we are appointed to be in that time, man, whether he's gonna destroy us or he's gonna deliver us, man. But we seek for deliverance, man. That's why we try to make our call of an election sure. That's why we do the things that we do. This is not about a fad. This is not about trying to be around brothers. Hey, this is about trying to be delivered, man, and being around like-minded brothers, man, to exhort each other. Hey, but I ain't gonna keep rambling, man. This is serious, man. World War III is right around the corner, man. Hey, the time has sped up. You see how the Lord has sped up time, man. He's speeding up time for the elect's sake. When you look around, man, the month is already gone. The year is already almost up, man. It's about to be 2025 in a couple months. So you ain't got time to be bullshitting. You can fucking, uh, you know, lollygag all you want, man. It's on you. Hey, the word is going out. Amen. Is blowing the trumpet. They letting you know the prophecies of the scriptures. They letting you know the things that's getting ready to happen. If you don't take heed to it, then you just don't take heed, man. So with that, I just want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the 144,000 and the one third hopeful elect. Kwam Yashala, Shalom.